So thanks to a very kind person on Tumblr and a UK proxy server service, I am able to watch Downton Abbey before it airs in America, which is really cool because I don't think I can wait till January. So I'm just going to tell you my thoughts on the episode. So even though I was freaking out in the opening scene with Matthew and him being shot out, I really don't think they're going to kill him, because if they kill him, we're back to season 1 where we're looking for a new heir, and that would just be redundant. My money on who's going to die, it's going to be William, because William's lovable, but he's also expendable because he's not terribly important to anyone else's plotline, and it would be really sad if he died, just for the viewer, but it wouldn't alter the story too much. Oh, Sybil and Daisy and Mrs. Patmore's cooking lessons were the cutest thing in the world. Oh, and there was this part where Mary and Matthew were talking in the hallway, and then the camera cut to outside, and Matthew's fiance with the impossible to pronounce name was standing there, and Carson was standing next to her, and Carson gave her this little side glance like, "You are not Lady Mary." Another reason that I think William is going to die is because the Dowager Countess wrote those letters to whoever about how Mosley and William shouldn't fight because of their medical conditions. In the trailer, there's a clip of her crying, and granted, that's not the only reason she could be crying, but since she wrote those letters, and if William goes off to fight anyway, whatever. I think William's dying. I think Mosley is lying about his lungs to get out of service, which, while interesting, is really douchebaggy. And speaking of people who are in service, Thomas trying to light himself on fire was so intense and so cool. Like, I don't like Thomas because I love Bates so much, but I'm really interested in what's going to happen with him this season. And then speaking of Thomas, I still don't understand O'Brien and Thomas's relationship. Like, I don't understand why they're so chummy. Is it because they're the bad guys and they have to stick together? Like, I don't understand. When I was watching season 1, I thought that Thomas was her son before I found out that he wasn't. Like, I don't understand why they're so chummy. And it's kind of sad that Thomas has no one to write, well, it seems that Thomas has no one to write letters to besides O'Brien. Oh, and O'Brien. I love how she keeps playing tricks on Ethel. Like, it's so funny, especially because I hate that Ethel girl. She's annoying and interrupted the Bates and Hannah proposal. We're gonna have kids someday. Happy scene. Right. But, the actress who played her said that she isn't going to be in season 3. So Ethel will be gone. And then I was sitting there, watching it, and we were looking at the back of someone's head, and I didn't realize who it was. Then I did. And then I was really unhappy. And then Anna found out who it was, and I was even more unhappy. And then she called him Batesy in front of Anna. And then, when Bates was riding off away from Downton, I was hiding behind my hands because I didn't want to look at the screen, because I didn't want it to happen. And then I got on, this just gets worse and worse. And then I got on Wikipedia just to look stuff up about the show for no real reason. And I came across the listings of new actors for this season. And there is someone who's going to be the new valet. Which means Bates isn't coming back, or at least not for a while. Not to Downton, not as valet. I can't handle a new valet. And then there are also all these things online. I've been talking about how Anna and Bates have a love scene, and I don't think I can handle that. I can't handle a lot of things on Downton Abbey this season. Mostly because I love Bates and Anna too much. So this Sunday, after the episode gets posted, I will probably record myself watching it because I kept gasping and hiding and freaking out, just generally freaking out about the episode while I was watching it, and I imagined it was quite funny, although I was quite panicking all the time that I was watching it. So I will be recording that for your enjoyment this week. I suppose it's this week. Yes. This Sunday. So that's it for now.